union government on Sunday firmly reminded state governments that the onus to ensure that their boundaries are sealed was theirs, and they should not allow the migrant workforce to cross borders and break the protocol for the nationwide lockdown across the country. The centre also decided to isolate the tens of thousands of people who had travelled during lockdown imposed from Tuesday midnight and place them in state-run government quarantine facilities for the next 14 days. Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray on Sunday assured that his government will take care of all the migrant labourers and provide them basic necessities like food and water. He said in a webcast that Shiv Bhojan scheme offering meal at ₹10 will now be available at ₹5 from April 1st. Uddhav Thackeray said the state has already set up 163 centres across the state to provide food and water to migrant labourers. As nationwide lockdown to fight coronavirus enters day 5th, hundreds of migrants took to the streets this morning in Kerala's KOTTAYAM, about 140 kilometers from the state capital THIRUVANANTHAPURAM, seeking transport services to go to their hometowns. Policemen were seen trying to control crowds in clips recorded on mobile phones as hundreds gathered on roads and chaos unfolded on the streets amid scare over COVID-19 that spreads very fast in crowded places. One of the SpiceJet pilots who did not fly any international flight in March has tested positive for coronavirus. The last domestic flight that he operated was on March 21st from Chennai to Delhi, and since then he had quarantined himself at home. The airline is now undergoing a contact tracing exercise to establish how many people he came in contact with. Prime Minister Narendra Modi sought forgiveness for putting people in trouble by ordering a complete lockdown in the country, but said the fight against coronavirus is one of life and death. He said, "My conscience tells me that you will definitely forgive me as I had to take certain decisions which have put you in a lot of difficulty," on his radio program Mann Ki Baat. He went on to say, "Especially when I look at my poor brothers and sisters, I definitely feel that they must be thinking, what kind of a Prime Minister is this who has placed us in this situation?" With a nationwide lockdown in place, over 90 cities, including Delhi, recorded minimal air pollution in the last few days. Welcoming the reduction in pollution, environmentalists urged the government to treat it as a wake-up call and stop its obsession with development at the cost of the environment.